Once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus and Hikikomori out there is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Mania Wolverine. Of course, you guys are wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, yada yada, all that stuff. Man, I know this is a couple days old. I normally do not talk. I repeat, do not talk about a lot of movie stuff like I did. Not way back in the day, like a couple of years ago, from like 2008 all the way to 2012 on my really older channel, which was Critical Guy Realization Man 09. Then I changed it. Well, that's what I changed it to. My original was Criticism Guy 09. If any of you guys remember it. I talk about it occasionally, but I was a dumb 18, 19-year-old fucking kid at the time. Granted, I'm considered an adult, but I didn't even feel like one until I was about 20, 21 years old when I started to start taking on harder responsibilities at that particular moment of my life. Granted, I'm be hitting 30 pretty soon, but that's for a whole other thing. I'm not gonna try to. Not making this video all about myself. But man, I used to absolutely love doing the shit out of movie reviews, trailer review segments, and all that stuff for like the real big YouTubers. I'm not gonna like drop too many names in a negative light because I used to love watching them years ago, like 7, 8 years ago, which was like Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman, this other dude, I forgot what his name was, but like Flick Picks, I don't know if he's still around. And beyond the trailer, I know she's still around. I forgot what her name was. Grace Randolph. I used to love absolutely watching the crap out of those guys do lots of all these professional illustrated movie reviews. I did want to do that one day, but unfortunately, I never really succeeded that well. So it's the reason why I kind of stopped doing them. Stopped being a movie skeptic or movie critic after a while. But I had to talk about this because I don't know. I guess it's kind of like Japanese cultural related in a way. It ain't not anime related because I know a couple of months ago they did that whole Netflix thing for Godzilla, and it ended up being super successful. Shit too. So in a way, it's kind of sort of like a tiny, small bit of pieces, like a small slice of the pie, anime related, but not really. It's more internet news than as anime. But I still want to fucking talk about this because holy shit! Even as a '90s kid, I used to love watching the really old. Granted, they're way outdated as fuck. The mid-late '60s or '70s, even the '80s, like older classic Godzilla things. Even the one I watched when I was a 90s kid, that was like 1999 or Godzilla 2000. I was about 10 or 11 years old at the time. That one was kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie. You know, granted that actor dude, Matthew Broderick, he did decent. He could have did better though. But anyways, so it says, just in case any people don't believe me, because it's up here in the title, just in case. It says, Godzilla King of the Monsters writer says that fans are not effing ready. No, this one's from this girl, Megan Peters, the one that created this article. Oh, and I was going to talk about this little Nintendo Switch Pro controller. That's going to be for a separate video. It looks pretty fucking good. I thought it was $40. It's $60 just for this fucking one thing. That's kind of garbage right there. I'm not going to lie. It should have had it at least 40, not 50. Like, come on, Nintendo. What are you doing? I'm going to do a chat and breeze video on a very big super rant about what Nintendo did like about a couple days ago to these two giant YouTube channels. Oh, I'm going to get into that. I might have to not say rip a new asshole to Nintendo, but slap them on the wrist for that, though. Verbally. So it says, let's see. Make sure I'm on the right track here. Godzilla King of Monsters is still a ways away from theaters, but hype from the sequel is growing by the day. Now, one writer is sharing their tease about the film and has got fans bracing themselves. After all, C. Roberts Cargill, or Craigle, however you say, says fans aren't ready for what's to come. The audience is not taking any chances. Chances? The hell? Chances, that's what I meant to say. So it says, over on Twitter, the screenwriter teased fans about his time with Godzilla as his close pals with the sequel's director. There's a Twitter picture right there about Godzilla. Absolutely amazing. I think that's supposed to be King Grodaya. I only remember like 5 or 6 of the monster characters. I know as a top 5 that I absolutely adored when I was like a 90s kid. And I still, even almost as a 30-year-old adult next year, I still treasure that shit in my heart. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I love it. I'm going to get to my top 5 best monsters I really want to see in Godzilla. Either this one, part 2, that comes out next year, or the one that comes out another 4 more years from now. So, I'm going to read the tweet really quick here. Hold on. This thing takes a little while to like load up. This tweet shows you its indication And it's a fucking reference. And this dude's Twitter verified, so he knows what he's talking about. This is just your reminder that I have seen parts of Godzilla King of Monsters while watching it get scored. And I can tell you that this, that you guys are not effing ready. So it says, ooh, I got a present from the mail. Mike Daughtry says. Cargill tweeted from Mike Daughtry. Cargill tweeted before taking things up a bit. This is just a reminder that I have seen a guy. I already read that part. Obviously, the teaser has gotten fans feeling good, and Cargill isn't someone to overlook. The screenwriter has helped create scripts for films like Sinister, Doctor Strange, and Deus Ex Human. I should say Deus Ex Human. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh well. Now that Cargill is pitching his support behind Godzilla's sequel, and he did shortly after a film's original scoring session that did wrap up the summer. And it says in quotes, spending the morning with my buddy Mike Daughtry overseeing the scrolls with this small indie coming-of-age poem of the Godzilla King of Monsters because, as Kanye says, my life is dope and I do dope shit. I may have turned into quivering masses of geek goo as a result, the writer says at this time. So far, fans have gotten a glimpse of the epic sequel, and the Godzilla trailer has gotten to San Diego Comic-Con is feeling really good. The real feature starring Mikey Bobby Brown in a world where the beasts like Godzilla are becoming more prevalent. Creatures such as Mothra and Rodan are also slated to make it in a May 2019 flick. I remember Mothra was a big giant, like, ugly-looking moth bug monster. I never liked his ass. I just didn't. Because I have a very big-ass fucking fear. Next to lightning, insects. I do not like fucking bugs or insects. They're the nastiest fucking things around. I'm just saying. No offense if any of you guys love bugs or insects. Just me, I've never liked them, ever. Especially shit like cockroaches or fucking, what's it called, bees. I hate those two the most. That's why I never liked Mothra. I know, and I saw the trailer, like, before this video, even, like, months before. It had him in there. I was like, but it did have the King Grodon, though. Gridion. I forgot his name, how you pronounce his name. Godzilla is a king of monsters, and the king of monsters. Audiences are sure that they'll never be... be ready to see the three-headed dragon on screen, just as Cargill says. If you need a refresher on Legendary's MonsterVerse sequel, you can check out the synopsis of Godzilla King of Monsters. And there's this whole little thing there. You guys can read that part. I'm going to skip that. So are you ready to check out the Monster sequel? Let me know in the comments, or hit me up on Twitter to talk all things about comics and anime if you want to be more precise with that. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Holy shit, this is one of the best fan art design drawings I've ever seen. I'm not sure if this is the actual concept art, because I've seen it already. Like, holy fuck, that looks beautiful. And I'm just gonna let you know, my top 5 monsters, my god. There's one that actually looks pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really, really good. In my own personal opinion, I'm probably gonna mix these some with Monster Rancher, maybe a few with Yu-Gi-Oh! But basically, I'm gonna go with more like this fused with some of the Mario dinosaurs mixed with Pokemon. That's how I'm seeing some of these are. The ones I really, really want to see. This one right here, I'm not going to lie, I know you guys can't see it, but the ones I'm looking through my phone right now, Titanosaurus, he has almost the same name as Tyranitar, but mixed with one of the Obelisk the Obliterator dude, the one from Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot what his name was, but he was really fucking kick-ass. And a lot of the dinosaur ones, especially like the main 2 ones I remember, like Angry Dinosaur, or Blue Bomber Dinosaur, and then there was another one, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then all 3 of the Egyptian god cards. That's the vibe I'm getting from this thing. And it kind of looks like a mix between that and Kingdra from Pokemon, like Gold, Silver, and Crystal Generation 2. Like if Kingdra had brown and green skin, and then if it had big giant freaking legs, that's what it would look like. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. This thing is really cool too, but don't get me wrong. I like the ones that I freaking like. I'm just going to go through the list that I have. Holy shit, man. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Imagine seeing him in CGI. This was from like the 70s and the 80s too. And then like some from the mid-late 60s. There was another one here too. This is like a little, it looks like a rough draft of Godzilla. Like if Godzilla had an uncle or a son or even a little kid. Gorosaurus. That's what it reminds me. I think it was like 1968 or 69. This is a really old one. This was like a little, like, no offense to anyone that's a small person, like a midget version of Godzilla, Gogasaurus. I never heard of this dude. He looks kick-ass. I would want to see him in the third Godzilla, the one after next year comes out, once that's released. And another one I really super hyped. My two favorite out of those top 5. Not trying like a bias or anything, but holy shit, man. Manda or Amanda, however you say that. Manda looks really badass as fuck. That one and then the other one I really want to see in CGI. Like, holy fuck, I really want to see those two in CGI. I think Rodan's going to be in there too. Oh, I can't wait to see Rodan. Rodan's going to be fucking beast, literally. Literally, physically, and in a good positive vibe sort of way. I wonder if this one was another one. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say Hidoran or Gigan. Oh, yeah. I remember nicknaming one of my shiny Regigigas or Regirock, Registeel, one of the Regi trios from Pokemon. I named him Gigan a little bit. I remember doing that so freaking well. And that was like the best day of my life, to be honest with you guys, last year. I know there's Mothra. I didn't really care for Mothra. That thing was kind of garbage. I'm sorry for anyone that really loves Mothra, but I always had a big giant phobia of like things. I know he's a fake monster, but he's still cool as fuck looking now, man. Not him. He was scary as fuck looking. The CGI, I know he's going to be a lot better. I forgot if it was Varon. Varon was going to be weird as fuck looking, because I think it was like 1973 or 75. So was way before my ass was alive. But to see him in CGI for the third Godzilla movie, holy shit. If there is a third one, hopefully that's confirmed. I'm just saying, it might not happen, but I really hope to God it does happen. Because my God, that would be such a badass thing to see him in there. And I'm getting a lot of Monster Hunter vibes from this shit too. That's another reason I really love the whole Godzilla series. It's another reason he beat the living shit out of all these monsters. He didn't take nobody's crap. And he always won in the end. I think the only one that almost killed him was like the Mecha Godzilla. I think that was like the strongest one that he always had to have like be a lot more careful with. That was like the scariest one that Godzilla had to like go against this Mecha Godzilla, like the steel robot version of Godzilla. Seeing him would be really badass too. Especially nowadays with a lot more science and technology and robots being around and shit pretty soon in another few years. That would make a lot more sense for a Mecha Godzilla to be in a future Godzilla movie. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. And there was another one that I felt like it was underrated. It was Giant Condor. I thought he was alright. Giant Condor, I felt like he didn't get that much love, man. I feel like he should have been a bonus one to be in the third Godzilla movie. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you guys know. These are just my thoughts, views, and opinions for that. I know I went a little bit more overboard than I normally do. I'm not trying to take your guys' too much time, but man, I really want to see that motherfucker in there. Seriously. I know there's other ones that were real big, like Giant Octopus, Anguillosaurus, and who else? King Kong, obviously. That's definitely going to happen. I have no doubt that in the third Godzilla movie, or even the second one that comes out next year, that one of King Kong's going to happen. We already had 2 King Kong movies already. And we had the one from 2005, or I think it was 2006 that Jack Black was on. Older one that was called Kong. I remember seeing that when I was in high school. I think it was like my sophomore year. That was a really cool ass one too. I'm not gonna lie, that one was really epic too. I'm trying to remember what it was. I wonder if it was Giant Lizard. Giant Lizard, nah, he doesn't look that great. Let's see. Mangara, Madra, Maneater. I didn't really care too much about. Hindora, nah, he wasn't that great. And then there was another one really like this one, man. The son of Godzilla, he's probably going to be in the third one, man. Koguma. Koguma looks pretty damn good. I don't know. He was like a giant-ass like spider thing, but he looked decent. Like a rock spider, like a Kingler mixed with a fucking crab brawler from Pokemon Sun and Moon, the old school Pokemon, the Kanto region. Gen 1 or shit. Or nowadays, what they call Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's all I gotta say for now. I've been blabbering on way too long. Ebrin was okay too. I feel like he would have been a consolation prize, sort of like monster. And that's it. Links to the description box down below, and I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, Takas and Hikikomori's out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world out there. I'm just one word at the same time. Don't take them reckless. Stay tuned more future articles, session reviews, including video game industry news, anime, manga news, internet news. That's it. Take it easy. Peace out. Late and goodbye. We'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm out like sauerkraut. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out of here again. Stay tuned more future content and videos on this channel. And I'll see you guys soon with another future video. Goodbye.